While there is no peak in the country with regard to COVID-19, remember that there are still cases that are rising. Let me now take you through day-to-day data that has come in. For example, if we start from about first week of July, 4th of July, it was at about 43,000 cases. Did come down in some good news to 39,000, then 34,703 on July 6th. But suddenly there has been a rise. Take a look at that. On 7th of July, it was about 43,000 cases. Then it has gone to 45,000 cases, and though it has come down for now at 43,393 cases, that's on 9th of July. That's an updated data, but remember, there is a threat looming large of the third wave, and therefore this test and throw is important to understand that there could be a peak if people are not cautious. So which are the states primarily that are for now reporting a very high cases? Strangely and very importantly, the southern state of Kerala that had once appeared to have combated COVID-19 completely, 13,772. Also the state of Maharashtra, 9,083. Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha are between 2,000 to 3,000 cases. But while these cases are coming in, Odisha, of course, now suddenly showing a spike as well at almost 3,000 cases. So remember, get yourself and your family members vaccinated. Despite that, ensure that you're following all COVID protocols. Now, because I'm referring to the state of Kerala here, Kerala is witnessing a sudden spike in COVID cases. The state has reported 12,000 cases daily in a manner in which it is becoming the second state after Maharashtra to cross 30 lakh infections. Prime Minister Modi has also expressed a concern about this situation in the southern state of Kerala, and that was done during the first meeting with his Council of Ministers, talking about the COVID waves as well.
Till a few months ago, Kerala was hailed for its containment of coronavirus. In the first wave, it had managed to keep the death rate below 0.20%. In the second wave, it managed to keep it below 0.45%. But now, situation isn't all that well. At a time when most states are witnessing a drop in coronavirus cases, Kerala has seen a sudden spurt in its COVID-19 tally. Nearly every day, the state is reporting over 12,000 fresh cases. The magnitude of crisis is such that Kerala became the second state after Maharashtra to cross 30 lakh infections since the pandemic began. Prime Minister Narendra Modi expressed his concerns over persistent high number of COVID cases in Kerala to his new Council of Ministers. Kerala's COVID expert committee says the rising numbers are due to targeted testing.
Targeted testing means whenever we are in Kerala are using 100 tests, each and every 100 tests is more or less used for people where the test positivity, the probability of test positivity is high. The epidemic will not peak high. The peak of the epidemic will be lower, but it will be spreading for a longer period of time. That means in that community, so many people are there, still susceptible for the infection. They are not getting the infection only because the community is not allowing them to get infected. That peculiar segment of people will also be infected when this lockdown is lifted.
The Indian Medical Association echoes the view.
The population of Kerala, you cannot compare with many other states, and you can call it a mini Dharavi. The entire Kerala can be called as a mini Dharavi, and we have very high population, and also the people traveling. The mobility of the people is very high. It's across the borders, and also inside the state also the mobility of the people it's very high. So these are the two reasons we can say why the cases are still high.
Kerala follows a local body level containment strategy. Areas are differentiated based on their positivity rate. Category A denotes regions with least positivity rate. Category D denotes the worst affected regions.
29.75% എന്ന TPR ആണ് പതുക്കെ കുറച്ച് 10% എത്തിക്കാൻ സാധിച്ചത്. എന്നാൽ അത് കുറയുന്നതിൽ പ്രതീക്ഷിച്ച പുരോഗതി കാണുന്നില്ല. എല്ലാ കാലവും ലോക്ക്ഡൗൺ നടപ്പിലാക്കാൻ പറ്റില്ല. അതിനാലാണ് നിയന്ത്രണങ്ങൾ കുറച്ചു കൊണ്ടുവരുന്നത്. എന്നാൽ TPR 10-ൽ താഴാതെ നിൽക്കുന്നത് ഗൗരവമായ പ്രശ്നം തന്നെയാണ്.
Opposition too has backed government's containment policy.
We have given unconditional support to the government because when the pandemic situation, the people are in a panic situation. People are dying. So many persons are in the hospitals, serious conditions. And when we are positive, we are anxious about our parents and our children. But we have raised one issue on the floor of the assembly that government is trying to underrate the COVID deaths.
Even as experts and politicians cite various reasons for Kerala's rise in COVID-19 numbers, the fact remains that tens of thousands are turning positive each day and hundreds of them are dying. It will indeed be a huge task ahead for the government, balancing life and livelihood in the days and months to come. With camera representing Kurat Shekaran, Gopikrishnan, Thiruvananthapuram for India Today.
Has the second wave been forgotten? Has caution been thrown to the wind? Remember, the fear of third wave is looming large. But COVID idiots throng to hill stations, breaking protocol norms. Prime Minister Modi stepping in, sending a stern warning, urging people to not crowd places and adhere to the COVID-appropriate behavior. Be it the Rohtang Pass or the stunning Kempty Falls, tourists are thronging without paying heed to the COVID threat. But after India Today exposed massive violations at the Kempty Falls, Uttarakhand administration has now forced to put a 50 tourist cap. Not just hill stations, huge crowds being seen at vaccination centers, even in Odisha, where people desperate for vaccines are not following basic norms. Situation is turning bad, and even there was a stampede-like situation at one vaccination center. So India, remember, to avoid a third wave, stay indoor, follow norms, get yourself vaccinated. Here on India Today, we have consistently tried to focus on the ground situation, and therefore now, after India Today consistently showed what was happening there in Uttarakhand, the Tehri Garhwal administration in the state has now put a cap on the number of tourists at the famous Kempty Falls in Mussoorie. Now this after the visual on your screen reflected maskless tourists, hundreds in number, thronging to the famous tourist spot, while in large numbers, social distancing norms were thrown to the wind. As per directions of the local administration, now only 50 tourists will be allowed at the Kempty Falls at one time. They will not be allowed to stay at the spot beyond half an hour. So there is now going to be a procedure that will be followed. The district administration has set up a check post to even monitor movement of tourists. The action from the district administration has come primarily because there is a massive fear now. There is a threat of a possible third wave. Remember, the second wave peak witnessed death and devastation across the country, even in national capital Delhi. And therefore now, with repeated insistence, perhaps some people would not want to let their guard down. While tourism has been revived in the hill stations, especially while temperature is soaring in Delhi, Chandigarh and nearby areas, there is a fear of the third deadly wave of the virus. We again have the COVID idiots, as we call them here on India Today, who are thronging Shimla, Manali and Dharamshala, which would be fine had they also followed basic COVID protocols. Now, even in Rohtang Pass, there are unruly crowds being witnessed. They are thronging these places but not following COVID norms, and that despite there is a cold at 13,000 feet, dozens of people seen riding horses, yachts, sliding on snow, clicking selfies, all of that again would have been acceptable, at least if they had followed social distancing or worn a mask like they're doing back home in their cities, because there is, of course, a rule here. Besides the paragliding and river rafting, zipline rides have also become popular among couples amid the fear while there is of the third wave. Now, state government's decision to open tourist places have, of course, seen a welcome by the hotel and adventure tourism industry that suffered massively during the pandemic and, of course, the lockdown restrictions. But now the experts, at least in hill stations, fear that the sudden thronging of crowds without social distancing at the tourist spots can give literally a new invitation to the COVID-19 virus.
We are at Rohtang Pass and the height of this place is 13,500 feet above sea level. We can see there are horses, there are trekkers, there are people from various parts of the states, be it the North Indian states, South Indian states, Northeast. Let us go across to these people who are wearing the wind cheaters and jackets. While in plains there is a scorching sun and here at the temperature is dipping below -degree. तो आप बताइए आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम नीरज कुमार है।
नीरज, आप क्या करते हैं और ये बताइए कि पीछे तो डर था कोरोना का, अब वो कैसे भगाया आपने?
कोरोना तो जब पंजाब में थे तभी नहीं हमने माना कोरोना कोई चीज है। जब कोरोना था तब भी जिंदगी जी रहे थे और आज भी जी रहे हैं, जीने आए हैं, अभी आगे और जाएंगे, लेह लद्दाख जाएंगे। मतलब कि जहाँ आगे ऐसा पता चल रहा है कि पंजाब में क्या है, कुछ नहीं है। बस
कह रहे हैं कि तीसरी लहर भी आएगी, उससे डर लग रहा है?
कुछ डर नहीं है, डर लग रहा था तो घर में बैठे होते।
तो आप बताइए, यहाँ पर ठंड काफी ज्यादा है और पूरे देश में ये डर फैला हुआ कि भाई कोरोना की तीसरी लहर आएगी, आपको नहीं लग रहा डर?
नहीं बिल्कुल भी नहीं।
हम तो मास्क भी नहीं पहना।
मास्क तो बस लहर आएगी। हम तो आपसे सुन रहे कि तीसरी लहर आएगी।
आएगी नहीं
आएगी, हमें तो नहीं लगता कि आएगी।
पहले भगा चुका है तीसरी लहर को
और कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ता अब तो।
So these are the trekkers, travelers from Moga, Punjab, who are not fearing the third COVID wave. They're not even putting the masks on their face. They say they're not afraid of COVID-19 at all. With video journalist Dilip Sahu, this is Manjeet Sehgal at Rohtang Pass for India Today.
Meanwhile, vaccination drives continues at various health centers in rural areas, for example, of the Ganjam district in Odisha. People were seen crowding at many vaccination centers, reflective of the desperation and also perhaps their own initiative to get vaccinated in the district. However, the fact that there were so many people who landed up and protocols could not be followed, they were seen without masks, there was no social distancing, and amid this huge gathering, some people even sustained injuries at one of the vaccination centers because such massive crowds and of course the rising temperatures and humidity then led to a stampede-like situation. People from urban areas are flocking to the vaccination centers in the rural districts as well, and that perhaps is likely the reason also to the rising crowd at the vaccination centers. Authorities have deployed police force at these centers attempting to control the crowd.
उतना सफिशिएंट वैक्सीन प्रोवाइड तो नहीं हो रहा है, जितना क्राउड इकट्ठा हो रहे हैं उसके हिसाब से सफिशिएंट वैक्सीन नहीं हो रहा है, तो बहुत ज़्यादा भीड़ इकट्ठा हो रहा है, तो मारपीट हो रहा है। और संभालने के लिए पुलिस प्रोटेक्शन मंगाए हैं, लेकिन लोग समझते नहीं हैं और बैरिकेड तोड़ के मतलब प्रॉपर गाइडलाइन फॉलो नहीं कर रहे हैं।
So from the coastal state of Odisha to central India in Madhya Pradesh, these visuals on your screen are also from a vaccination center. Again, a crowd gathering outside the vaccination center in Damoh in Madhya Pradesh. This is again reflective of people while wanting and trying to get vaccinated are also violating COVID protocols when they attempt to come in such large numbers. Some of them pulling their masks down, not wearing it properly. And remember, there's already allegations of shortage of jabs. So these people, if they are reaching, may not even be able to get the jabs while they're standing so close to each other only to get the vaccination. People were seen waiting in long queues for a very long time. There were even quarrels reported between the jab seekers and, of course, some of the officials and the staff that were present at the vaccination center. Police had to be then called to control the crowd. So while tourism has revived and tourists continue to flock to the hills amid the fear of a third wave, Prime Minister Modi has expressed a concern, stating that crowding these places, not adhering to social distancing norms, not wearing a mask is not a pleasant image and is becoming a cause of concern.
Maskless tourist at Kempty Falls in Mussoorie, throwing all social distancing norms to the wind. Tourists flocking to the hills without any precautions. As pandemic revenge travel continues unabated, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has issued an alert. With fears of possible third wave looming large, PM Modi's big warning came at the first cabinet meet after the big reshuffle. In the meeting, the PM expressed concerns over the brazen COVID rule violations. The PM told his Council of Ministers that images of crowded places and people moving without masks is not a pleasant sight. PM Modi added that there should be no place for carelessness and complacency. A single mistake would have far-reaching consequences. The PM's warning comes even as thousands are heading to the hills to get a respite from the heat wave that is scorching the North Indian plains.
भीड़ से दूर रहने का समय निकल गया, अब आप घूमने फिरने आओ, नज़ारे लो जिंदगी के।
कोरोना का डर तो है, लेकिन घर में हम बहुत बोर हो चुके हैं बैठ के, इसलिए तो थोड़ी आउटिंग करने का मन हुआ, इसलिए निकले।
दिल्ली हुई या आसपास कहीं पे भी लोग ना फ्रस्ट्रेट हो चुके हैं, उनको निकलना है बाहर। और हम खुद इतने फ्रस्ट्रेट हो गए थे दिल्ली में रह कि कोरोना की वजह से, लॉकडाउन की वजह से, तो एक ब्रेक चाहिए था।
So far, all warnings by the government have fallen on deaf ears.
क्लियरली दिख रहा है कि एक स्थाई पर, जिसे एक टर्म भी बोली गई है, रिवेंज ट्रैवल, कि लोग जो घर में बैठे थे, जो रेस्ट्रिक्शन का समय था, अगर रेस्ट्रिक्शंस खोल दी गई तो वायरस खत्म हो गया है। यह ऐसा एक माहौल क्रिएट करेगा जिसमें अब तक जो गेन इन टर्म्स ऑफ मैनेजमेंट ऑफ कोविड जो हमने लिए हैं, वह फिर से नलीफाई हो सकते हैं, वह फिर से हम उसको भूल के फिर हमें एक और चैलेंज का सामना करना पड़ सकता है।
Though daily cases have plummeted, there is no room to drop guard. But if COVIDiots don't mend their ways, we will be inviting a third wave upon us. Bureau Report, India Today.
So while adults in the country think they can do away with COVID protocols at this juncture, I'm leaving you with this visual of a child. A child decides to school the tourists, adult tourists, arriving in Himachal Pradesh's Dharamshala. Look at how he's asking them, with a stick in his hand, of course a plastic stick, asking them to wear a mask. None of them pays any adherence to what he has to say. I'll be right back after the short.
Thank you.
तुम्हारा दोनों का मास्क पहनो मास्क तुम्हारा दोनों का मास्क पहनो हमारे पीछे अरे बेटा मास्क लगा के पहनना